To most people, Melbourne is a place of business, of busyness. But for me, Melbourne is the first place I've found stillness in my life, a place to rest my head, a place of my own. My name's Bushy. I am a street soccer player, an educator, an instigator, a perpetrator, a chronic smoker and all-round joker. I grew up in Wollongong. In school I was a high achiever, but I was always in trouble. Always restless, always on the move. I was the only kid never to be sent on work experience. They kicked me out before the end of Year 10, and the following year I left home. For the next 10 years I moved from couch to couch, house to house, town to town, state to state. I got into uni, but I couldn't stay. I was 24 when I was diagnosed with ADHD, depression and OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. But I kept on moving because I couldn't stop. At 32 I was diagnosed with bipolar. I show traits of all these disorders at times, but often don't know how real the diagnoses are. But I would say that, wouldn't I? Because they've also said that at times I'm delusional. I wound up in Melbourne, staying at Osnum House, a men's hostel, where you sleep with everything you own, either on you or underneath you. It's a place where men have woken up and had their shoes yanked off their feet while they've slept, but at least those ones woke up alive. Me and a couple of mates went down to Federation Square to watch the World Cup on the big screen. They kept saying to me, "Come down and play soccer with us." And I thought, why the fuck not? I went down to Fitzroy to the Atherton Gardens estate one Wednesday arvo and never looked back. I found friendship and a place of belonging. I trained hard and was chosen for the Australian street soccer team, and we went to Cape Town and also Copenhagen representing Australia. The ABC made a documentary about us. I was the poster boy for homeless bum trying to make good. When I got back to Melbourne, I was still homeless and had only the clothes I had on my back and the shoes on my feet. But I had friends, a sense of belonging and a sense of achievement. They got me into what's called transitional housing. For the first time, I wasn't Mr. of no fixed address. I could get the special medication I required on a regular basis. I kept on playing soccer and started doing volunteer work for the Big Issue and now give school presentations there to teenagers. I can spot kids who are just like me in a minute. All I have to do is look at them. After years on a waiting list, I got my own place. I can finally get a dog. The consistency of companionship is now possible. Soon I will be able to handle someone being dependent on me. Lasting friendships are possible. I have stability now, a place to be still.